Hi guys, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Welcome to my channel. Also cards in any shape. So can you see there's a lot of wonderful project in front of you, and this is what I'm going to share with you guys today. It is absolutely free. If you own a die cut machine, like a digital die cut machine, you can do exactly the same thing I'm share with you guys today. And also there is a free digital image ready for you to download. So with that image, you can create the stickers like this. You can create the cards in any shape like this, and then you can combine all the digital image like this, and then you can combine with the other image, create something like this. So I'm going to share with you guys step by step how to do that. So the first things, this is one of the stamps that I designed in 2008, and I started local cooking rubber stamp in 2007, and I think I had my first die cut in 2014. So all the image before 2014, there is no matching die to go with it. So I am slowly transfer my image to the digital because we can't deny that AI and the digital has been taking part of our world. So I would like to combine the traditional rubber stamping and the digital together. Once when you learn, you are going to love it, and I promise. And I will make sure I try to explain as clear as I can, and I make sure if you follow the instruction, you can do it. So first, we're going to start with our digital image. So I have already upload digital image, and they are free for you to download. In this item, there is a black and white image ready for you. They are 4 PNG file in black. They also have the color image, the PNG file. With a PNG file, you can create stickers. You can create the digital stickers. So what is a digital stickers? Let me show you what is the digital sticker. So digital stickers is, if you are using the digital advice like an iPad, I'm using the Good Notes, and you can see I have a my digital sticker is help me to which day I am launch which video. So I have launch a lot of a video almost every day to share with you guys what I have been doing. So the PNG file, the color PNG file, they are like stickers. Okay, so you can do a lot of things with these sticker stuff. Oops. Okay, what happening? Oh, here. Oh, my snowman is become very flat snowman. Oh, there you go. So this is the digital image. But if you are not into those electronic stuff, we can create a sticker just like this. So today's video, we're not going to talk about the stickers. I just want to share with you guys the image that you receive for free can do the stickers, and then later on we'll create another video to talk about the stickers. So you will have black and white. You will have the color sticker. Looks how cute these little snowmen like this. I have a bunch of them. So this is the sticker that is a die cut sticker, and then these stickers is a kiss cut sticker. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about what's different between the kiss cut sticker and the die cut sticker. So today's video, we are going to only talking about how to upload this image. Okay, so this is a cards in any shape. I have created more than 50 different kind of shape of the card, and then today's video I'm just going to give you some basic information how to play around those digital images, and then I promise later on I will create a more video to show you guys step by step how to do it. Okay, so that's start today's video. But before to do that, I just want to share with you how cute this one. So this is one of the card, one of the image that I'm using, right? Is my snow cowboy. So cute. And I did a video to share you guys how to create the envelope any size of envelope, and then also this envelope pattern is free for you to download. So can you imagine how cute this card? And I'm going to use my sticker to seal my envelope. Oops, like this. And then we can make a bigger one too. We can do like this. Okay, so it's just an idea. I have created a lot of cards in any shape, the elephant shape, my boo-boo shape, the panda shape. They all have, you can all have the matching sticker to seal your envelope, and I think that's so much fun. So today's video, like I say, we're gonna talk about how to use those digital image, how to prepare those plain die cut to match your stamp. Okay, so that's open our design space first. We are going to upload the image. So this free digital image is include a 4-color PNG file and also 4 black and white PNG file. So it's really depend on what would you like to do. If you like to make at least a snowman single card, so you can just upload the black and white image and then make a card, and then you can just color them. Or if you like to make a stickers, if you want to do the stickers, you can just upload the color image and then make a sticker. So it's totally after you what you like to do. So today's video, I'm going to just cover 2 parts. One part is we're going to create the plain die cut to matching your rubber stamp, and then the other one is just kind of designing on your design space. Okay, so the first one, let's do this. We are going to upload our image. Okay, so you are going to just upload one of the image. I'm going to do this guy and then do this, apply. So now they have 3 options. We are going to choose this single layer. The single layer, that means is a die cut without any printing image. So once when you upload to your design space, you can find out it's a huge image because my image, they are high resolution. So if you want to print, they will not lose the detail. So we're gonna just change to the 4 size 4 so you can see better. And then next you are going to, okay, next you are going to looking for your rubber stamp. We are going to find the size of this rubber stamp, and then so that way we can set out the or size, the accurate size. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're going to put your rubber stamp on the this stamp positioner if you have one. If you don't have one, watch my video number 49. I show you guys how to use a DVD case or CD case to create a stamp positioner. Okay, so now we are going to use a ruler to find out how tall is this stamp. So it's like a 2.5 inches, and then 2.5 inches, and then when you go back to your design space, you are going to change the height to 2.5. Okay, so once when you set the size, you can just copy, paste, and then you can cut as many as you like. Okay, so usually I will try to fit it out all my 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and then so that way next time when I just pre-cut, so I don't need to bring like a cut, like bring my machine out and then cutting all the time. Just cut a few, and then now we are going to move back to our desktop. So now I have at least pre-cut, right? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put on top of my stamp image, and I'm going to use the reposition tape, just to do a little bit here, and then I am going to pick it up my die cut, and then you ink, you stamp, you ink, you stamp. It's very interesting. The more complicated stamp image, you can stamp more accurate. More simple image sometimes is off the center a little bit, but try to maybe you can shrink in your, like I was talking about 2.5, you can make it like a 2.45, a little bit smaller. Just make sure it perfectly when you measure, you can stamp in your image, and then you use your ruler on your stamp image, so tallest area, okay, or the widest area. So that's how you stamp. You cut first and then you stamp. So if you don't have a digital machine, if you have like a regular die cut, you can die cut few of the plain paper and then do exactly the same math. And then I think this definitely will speed out your cut, stamp and the cut. So hoping that makes sense, and I already created a video. Just make sure you watch that video if you have any question regarding how to cut first and the stamp. So next part of the video, I'm going to share with you guys how to design on your design space. This is awesome, and there is you can do a lot of things with design space. I'm sure the broader scan cut and other program will do it too, but I already explained. If you are looking for a machine, I highly recommend the Cricut because the design space is a much friendly, like a new beginner friendly. Is much easier to operate the machine. Okay, so let's go back to our design space. Okay, so I'm going to just remove those. Okay, so I'm going to upload my image first, but before to do that, you decide how big your card want to be. If you want to buy a 5x7 or you want a 6x6, so you decide. We can do maybe 6x6. 6x6. So I'm going to change to the color to the light color so that way you can see better. And then I'm going to upload to my image. I am going to upload to my snow cowboy. So this is 6x6 is just the guiding for you. You want to make sure that your image is fit in this card. We can make, you cannot go bigger than this card. So this, and I'm going to act my little guy here. Okay, I'm going to just make a little bit smaller. Okay, so this was the card I already created. Okay, but I just want to try something different. Okay, I want to have a, I think this guy is good enough. Okay, so I'm going to just rotate a little bit here. I think that's good. Okay, so I don't need this one. I'm going to hide in this one. I don't need my cards anymore. I'm going to hide this one. So these two first, I'm going to put on the side. I am actually going to Control C, Control V, duplicate this one first. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Then I'm going to change to the cut. Okay. I am going to, you know what? Actually, that's erase what I'm going to doing. So we're going to select this image. I'm going to do attach first. Okay, attach. So that way you cannot move anymore. I am going to click this effect. I'm going to add offset. So I'm going to add the 0.06 offset. You can see the back is like this. So I'm going to change to a little bit lighter color. You can see better. Okay, you see that light yellow? So this offset is important because when you die cut it, this is going to make a cutting. They leave you a little white gap between your image, and also it looks prettier. And then if you don't have this white gap, when you cut it, they will create a black outline. So Later on, I will create another video. I think I already talked about in my other video, but I'm going to just leave this white. See, you can see that white gap, right? Without this white gap, when you print it, they will create a big black border line. So that's kind of make it different. So that's don't talk about this one yet. So I'm going to just do something here. So this is the orange outline, right? I'm going to Control C, Control V, and then I'm going to put my this one back. Okay, so you can see that orange, right? And I'm going to change to that orange to the white one, and I'm going to flatten this image. Okay, so this, just in case if you missing some part, you can always go back and watch the replay again. Okay, so this yellow one is going to be my layering. Sometimes when you use like a dark cardstock, you want to write a message inside. So this is going to be using for layering. But now I want to build out my foundation card. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do the effect offset. I'm going to do a 0.8. Okay, so this one is going to become my foundation card. So I'm going to Control C, Control V. Okay, I'm going to flip this one. Okay, and I'm going to select a line. Okay, okay, and I'm going to group, and I'm going to well. So this is going to be my foundation card folding open from the front to the back. And this yellow one is going to be my layering. So when you open the card, you can have some layering. And this one is going to be my front. Okay, you get ideas? So that's how I using my design space, play around, design some pattern, and then because it's a color, and then it give you the idea what you can do with those image. So a little bit review. Remember, add that offset to all your image. It does make a difference. Otherwise, you can give a try. If you don't have that white offset when you print it, you will find out they have a very dark border line around it. So this one now the size is 5.5 by 1194. So it's still okay. I think the 12 by 12 paper still can hold it. So if you want to make a bigger than 6 by 6 card, so what you have to do is there's other way. You have to do two separate pieces. I did a video already. I will put a link below. So if you like to learn how to do that, make sure you watch the video. So I'm not going to try to put too much information in the one video. If you like, just make sure you follow up, and then um, um, check my other videos. There's a lot of information how to use the digital image. So make sure you download this free digital image and give it a try. If you have any question, feel free to contact me, leave me a comment, let me know, and I will create another video to explain, try to answer your question. So hoping you like this video. In the next video, I'm going to share with you guys how to create the stickers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time. Bye guys.